We do start, though, with a man currently in jail set to be charged tomorrow in the murder of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Tyler Robinson is scheduled to make his first court appearance on Tuesday. Meantime, hundreds of mourners lined up outside the Kennedy Center in Washington yesterday to attend a prayer vigil for Kirk. That memorial was streamed live by Turning Point USA, the organization Kirk founded advocating for conservative politics. Is also scheduled a larger memorial for Kirk at the Cardinals NFL Stadium, and that'll be in Arizona on Sunday. Kirk, of course, was a close personal ally and friend of both President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. Today, the vice president hosted a special episode of The Charlie Kirk Show, honoring the late activist's legacy and contribution to conservative politics.
There was this incredible hope at the core of Charlie's character that you could solve so many problems just by communicating with people. Like if he wanted to introduce somebody to God, he would just go and talk to them. If he wanted to introduce them to a new idea, he would just go and talk to them. And it's what makes this particularly tragic is that he was doing the very thing that he loved, the very thing that led him to inspire so many people, and that's when they tried to cut him down.
Let's bring in CBS News reporter Andres Gutierrez joining us there from Utah. Andres, thanks for being with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about where this investigation stands now and what we might expect tomorrow in court?
Yeah, good day, Nancy. Right now, investigators are sifting through troves of evidence that are tied to Tyler Robinson. So far, federal agents have executed search warrants, 2 of them here in Washington County, one of them in St. George, right at the apartment where he lived with his roommate. That roommate, according to the governor of Utah, is being cooperative with the investigation. Robinson is not. They are right now have collected evidence that essentially ties to electronics as well as personal writings, essentially giving us a sense of what the state of mind was for this individual at the time of his assassination, the assassination that he is allegedly accused of carrying out. His father, so far, has played also a crucial role in this investigation. He recognized his son from those FBI surveillance photos and then ended up reaching out to church leaders as well as law enforcement, which ended up ultimately leading to the arrest. On the forensic side, FBI Director Kash Patel said this morning that they now have Robinson's DNA that has been matched to a towel that was wrapped around the rifle used allegedly in this assassination, as well as a screwdriver. Tomorrow, when he goes to court, it's going to happen at 3 o'clock local time up in Provo. That is the county seat for Utah County. The prosecutor there will be having a news conference ahead of that 3 o'clock hearing. And then they were in court. We're expected to hear the prosecutor lay out a bit of their case and then whether or not what type of plea deal here, well, not plea deal, but whether he pleads guilty or not there. Then we should also hear arguments as to whether or not he should continue to be held without bond. So that's what we're anticipating will play out in the courtroom tomorrow in Provo.
All right, Andres Gutierrez, thank you very much for joining us.